Hello everyone, good morning to all of you and good evening to all of you. In this video, I will show you how to assemble or create a simple DC to AC inverter using 555 timer IC and PN transistor in a modified transformer, chopper transformer. This is the modified chopper transformer that I created. The primary, the size is 0.5 millimeter magnet wire and the out is I think zero point 0.3 or 0.2 millimeter of magnetic wire. I do not know, I do not remember the terms, but I can say this is like a step up transformer. Now, we're going to use a 104 ceramic capacitor that is and a 100 ohms resistor. And I don't know, I do not remember of this resistor, but this is the color band. And this another resistor. And we're going to use this as well, TP port 1C. And we're going to use, can you see the camera? NE555 timer IC. Now let's plug it in. Let's plug it on the board. This is a 220 volt 5 watt LED bulb. And this is the socket. Now I will show you today. It's a simple DC to AC inverter. You can also use other control IC to drive the base and emitter of the transistor or the Mosfet to power the bulb. Now let's focus on the connection. Now we're going to focus to the connection of this 555 timer IC. The pin 4. We just pin 4 and pin 4 and pin 8. We're going to connect this jumper wire, and the pin 2 to pin 6 connected to each other. Now this 104 or 100 nanofarad ceramic capacitor, we're going to connect it here, pin 1 and pin 2. Okay, this 100 ohms resistor, we're going to connect this to the pin 3. Okay, and to the other side of that pin 3 to resistor 2, this 100 ohm resistor that has no connection yet, we're going to connect here to the pin 1 or base of the TIP port 1C transistor. Here on the R1 of this 5 timer IC, we're going to connect pin resistor to pin 8 to pin 7. Okay, we're going to connect another resistor for the R2, pin 7 to pin 6. Now we're going to connect the ground for the power supply. The pin 1 is the ground of this TIP port, NE555 timer IC. And we're going to connect the BCC. The BCC is the pin 8 of the 5 timer IC. Okay, the ground of this TIP 41C, we're going to connect it to the ground of the BCC, input supply. And the collector side or pin 2 of the TIP 41C, we're going to connect another wire. And to that wire, we're going to connect it to the primary side of this chopper transformer. This chopper transformer, the resistance is, let me just measure it for you. The resistance of this chopper transformer to the primary, it reads 0.4 ohms. And the secondary, it reads 1 ohms. Okay, let's connect now the primary of the chopper transformer to the collector side of the transistor, and the other side of the chopper transformer to the primary, we're going to connect it to the BCC. And now the output of this ferrite chopper transformer, we're going to connect it to the socket bulb to go into the bulb or 220 volt 5 watts bulb. Let's measure the voltage when we're going to power it on with a multimeter set to 250 volt. Oh, it's disconnected. Okay, now let's try it. Let's power it on using this 4 volt battery. It just happened, it just worked earlier ago. It looks like the transistor just died. Yes, the transistor died. Oh, let me just get another one. This is a simple circuit, but we need protection. We need protection for the transistor. But most I recommend to you is the Mosfet IRFC44N or the most powerful Mosfet. And to this resistor, just add an external heatsink. Okay, the circuit just power on. Wait a minute. I think we need to add a pull down the resistor for the base and ground of this transistor, so it won't voltage spike. So I just need to get a resistor. Okay, we're going to use a 6.8 kilo ohms as a pull down resistor for the base and ground. Now the circuit is powered on with a 12-volt battery to 220 volt AC. I mean output. It's over voltage again with a 12-volt circuit, 12-volt input. Now let's try to use a 4.2-volt battery to power this bulb. Always add the protection for your transistor. Now our second transistor just shorted. This is the 4-volt input, and it's dim, but it lit up this bulb. By the way, guys, thank you for watching. And just to say to the comment section if you don't get it the diagram, so I can draw it for you for the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.